everyone, welcome to S2N IAS Academy. Today I'm here to discuss about remote electronic voting machines, that is REVM. So first we will discuss about remote, what is the necessary for remote electronic voting machines. So first, in late 2022, the Election Commission of India proposed a remote EVM to address issues related to domestic migrant voting. The goal was to improve 67% turnout in the 2019 general election. Okay. Next is, what is REVM? REVM, that is Remote Electronic Voting Machine. It is proposed system by the Election Commission of India aimed to facilitate voting for domestic migrants who are unable to vote in their home constituencies due to their current location away from the registered constituencies. The REVM is designed to address the issue of domestic migrant voting, allowing registered voters who have moved away from their home constituencies to cast their votes remotely. So basically, to address the challenge faced by domestic migrants to vote, REVM is brought. Okay. So first thing is, we will discuss. So this is the block diagram of REVM, how it works. So next, in coming slide, we will discuss about working of REVM. So what are the key features? First one is registration process. So voters interested in issuing or using the remote voting facility must register. So they must register online or offline within a pre-notified time frame with consent returning officer of their home constituency. So registration is must for electronic, REVM process. Registration is must, either it is online or offline, but it should be at home constituency only. Next, remote polling station. So a multi-constituency remote polling station will be set up in the area of the voter's current residence, allowing for remote voting from their location. Next, handling multiple constituencies. The REVM can handle up to multiple constituencies, that is 72 constituencies from a single remote polling booth, making it efficient for voters from the different constituencies to cast their vote at the same location. Next, the process of voting process. Next, when the voter scans their constituency card in the presence of the presiding officer at the remote polling station, the respective constituency and candidate list will appear on the EVM display, that is REVM display. So the REVM have the same security system and the voting experience as the existing EVMs, and use electronic ballot display to present candidates and their symbol instead of fixed ballot paper sheet. Voters can select their preferred candidate on the REVM display, which is displayed. So this the system will count and store the votes for each candidate in a constituency. This is the process how REVM works. Next, so there are some countries such as Estonia, France, Panama, Pakistan, Armenia, which practice remote voting for the citizens living abroad or away from their respective constituencies. Next, how significant is the migrant vote? So how important and migrant vote? We will discuss what are the reasons for that importance. Okay, first this migrant patterns and reasons. So first, migrants in Delhi primarily come from UP, Bihar, West Bengal, and Rajasthan. Okay, so employment opportunities are the major reasons for their relocation, that is 58%, followed by family related reasons, that is 18%, and relocation due to the marriage, that is 13%. Next, migrant demographics and residence duration. So a majority of migrants have lived in Delhi, that is 61% migrants lived in Delhi for more than 5 years, suggesting a significant presence of long-term migrants. Okay. Next, however, a considerable number of short-term migrants, especially from the Bihar, come to Delhi for seasonal work. Next, voter registration and electoral participation. Approximately 53% of migrants have registered as voters in Delhi and 27% registered in their home states. Migrants participate more in national and state level compared to local or panchayat elections. Next, return to home state for voting. So migrants, particularly from Bihar, UP, maintain connections to their home state by going back to vote, especially in local and state assembly elections. The reasons for returning to vote include exercising their fundamental right to vote. That is, 40% of members think it is the right to vote is the fundamental right, and 25% uses voting as an opportunity to visit their family. Next, trust in remote voting process. 47% respondents tend to trust their proposed remote voting missions, while 31% express distrust. And there is a notable gender difference in the trust one also, with men believing 50% and women only 40%. Trust is the system is higher among the better educated individuals. So this is the significance of migrant vote. Next, what are the challenges and concerns? So similar challenges as with the EVMs also. So the multi-constituency RVM for migrant voting will have the same security system and voting experience as the EVM. So this essentially means the challenges with regard to the current EVMs will persist and come to the RVMs also. So there will be the similar challenges with EVMs and RVMs. Next, amendments to the electoral laws are needed. So remote voting requires amendments to the existing laws such as RPA 1950, 1951, and next is conduct of election rules 1961, and registration of electoral rules 1960 to accommodate new voting method. Okay. Next, the legal framework needs to redefine migrant voter and determine whether they retain registration at their original place of residence or not. Next is voter portability and residence. So determining how to manage voter portability while respecting the legal consent of ordinary residents and temporary absence is a social challenge. Next is technological challenges. So ensuring the voters are familiar with the technological interfaces used for remote voting is essentially to prevent voter confusion and errors. So establishing efficient mechanism for accurately counting votes cast through remote voting is a technological challenge that must be addressed. So these are the challenges of REVM. Okay. Next, way forward, machine independent. So for the voting process to be verifiable and correct, it should be machine independent or software or hardware independent, meaning that is establishment of its veracity should not depend solely on the assumption of EVM is correct. Okay, this should not be machine dependent. The right to cancel if not satisfied. So if the voter should have full agency to cancel a vote if not satisfied. That is, the process to cancel must be simple and not require the vote to interact with anybody. So the process for cancellation should be also simple. And next is confidence and acceptability. It is important to take into account the confidence and acceptability of all stakeholders of the electoral system, that is voters, political parties, and election machinery. Okay, so here come end of the discussion about REVM. Thank you.